welcome address to our guest of honor, Dr. Adish C. Agarwala.
A very good afternoon to all the dignitaries on the dais. Dr. Adish C. Agarwala, Mr. Aniket De, Professor Dr. Manik Chakravarti, Professor Emeritus of the School of Law at Sister Nivedita University, my esteemed colleagues at the School of Law at Sister Nivedita University, and my dear students. It is indeed a very, very important day for all of us because we have got the opportunity to interact with a person of the stature of Dr. Agarwala. He is the president of the International Court of Jurists, London, is the chairman of All India Bar Association, was the immediate past president of the Supreme Court Bar Association, and the Vice Chairman of the Bar Council of India, the ex-Vice Chairman of the Bar Council of India. All these positions that he has held truly determine the nature of his administrative capabilities and his position as a legal luminary in the domain of law. He has, by himself, had a discussion with me, and because he has come to Kolkata, he has taken the trouble to visit our School of Law on his own volition. So he deserves a big round of applause for this, first of all. I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Agarwala and Mr. Aniket De for coming today and for highlighting before the students that what are the pathways to basically bring about a successful career in law. All of the students sitting here, you all are taking up theory courses, practical courses to basically have very good results at the end of your tenure. But what after the results? What should you do? These are key takeaways that we will be learning from today's session. So without much wastage of time, I once again thank the dignitaries and I really look forward to this session. Thank you very much.
Now I would like Dean Ma'am to felicitate our guest of honor for today, Dr. Now I would like Dean Ma'am to felicitate our guest of honor today, Dr. Adish C. Agarwala. Can we have a round of applause, please? Now I would like Dean Ma'am to felicitate Mr. Aniket De, our next guest of honor for today. Can we have a round of applause? Now I would like to call upon our guest of honor today, Dr. Adish C. Agarwala, to continue with the deliberation.
Respected Professor Manik Chakravarti, Professor Emeritus, Professor Dr. Devasri Mukherjee, other distinguished teachers, students, I am delighted to be here in this school run by Sister Nivedita University in Kolkata. This is my first visit to your law school, although you are running the law school since 2019. And I am happy that the university is very keen in providing legal education to students not only of the metropolitan city of Calcutta, but students are coming from rural areas also. And the university has selected very experienced galaxy of law teachers, because if teachers are good, then they can make our law students perfect human beings. And from the faces of the students, I can easily assess that you are very sincere for your studies. You want a bright future. I am associated with legal system of India since long. I worked with all types, all level of courts. I practiced before Tehsil, from subdivision, district headquarter, High Court, Supreme Court, and at international level. I have held positions in the bar associations from subdivision to international level. So I know what problems are being faced by the management of the law schools, what problems are being faced by the teachers of the law schools, and what problems are being faced by the students of the law school. And for the last 5 years, I made it a habit that wherever I go, whether I visit different cities in India or different countries, I visit different law school and I talk to the teachers and the students. The main purpose of having such type of interaction is to ensure that students who are law students, they should have proper guidance. What I feel, students are taking admission in not only in law, in any faculty, just because parents want, just because some relatives, son or daughter, they went in that faculty, or brother has gone, so they join that course, but without knowing that whether that will be suitable for their future or not. Now you are about 90 students here, and I feel most of you may have not decided till now. Till now, you may have not decided what you will do after completing law. Whether anybody has decided out of you that after completing law, what you will do. Whether you will practice law in district court, high court or Supreme Court, or you will be a judge, you will be a law teacher, you will be working any law firm, you will be working for state civil services or judicial services or Indian legal services. Anybody of you have decided or not? Bolo, answer. You are hearing me? What you decided that after completing law, what you will do? Hmm. Practice where? Criminal. But whether you thought that whether you will be successful in practice or not. How a student of law will be successful in legal practice in courts? There has to be some reason. What are the plus points you feel in you that you will be successful as a legal practitioner? My mobile. Yeah.
Firstly, sir, my interaction skills are much better. So I feel
Better
that
to whom?
better to
Other
anyone
these
like
students.
like casually saying, sir, I just like to argue. I just like arguments.
This is not the ground to be successful. This is your desire.
Yeah, sir.
A lot
Actually,
of-
it's my desire.
Lot of difference between desire and what you can achieve. Who can achieve this goal of becoming a successful lawyer? What qualities should be there? Quality should be, you should be well known. You should be hailing from a family of well-known people. You should be from the family of politicians or who is very social in public life or who is from the family of successful lawyers, who is from the family of judges, who is from the family of bureaucrats. They can be easily successful. Others can also be successful. I'm not saying that they will be not. But for them, they have to work very hard. They have to wait for longer period. Sit down. Who else have decided? Please stand who has decided.
Hello. Hello, sir. I have decided to take part in academics as well as in practice line. At first, I will join practice, and after some years of practice, then I will over to academics.
Switch over to?
Academics.
Then how it is not possible? Who is going to engage you after 10 years of your practice?
Sir,
You will be not fit to work under anyone. Lawyer may be briefless, unsuccessful, but he can't work even as a PN after remaining open horse in courts where there is no discipline, no time constraint. When you are a lawyer and you have no case, then how? You will not waking up at a relevant time. You will not go to court because you don't have the case. And if you have the cases, then you can't switch over to teaching. And this is not possible, that I am saying. Lawyer can't get the food. First, because he has no money from the profession, that's why he can't get the food. And once he is successful after some time, then he has no time to eat food. So, if you remained in practice and if you are successful, then how you will come in teaching when you are supposed to leave your house at 8 a.m., reach college at 9, and leave college at about 4 in the evening. And as a lawyer, if you are successful, you are charging here in Calcutta 5,000 rupees for appearing for 5 minutes. This is also not possible. That's why I am here. Because students, they waste their time because they opt for wrong area. Some students want to become judge, but after doing LLM. How many? You are same category. This is the foolishness. If you want to become a judge, you should immediately after passing law, immediately, and you should start preparation when you join the law college. Not that now you are roaming, you are watching TVs with friends, tourist place, and after passing law, then you start preparation of judiciary. No. So, and not that first I will do LLB, then I will do LLM, and then I will prepare for judiciary. That is also not correct. Because if you do like this, then you will be junior to your other friends, other colleagues who have straightway in the first attempt, they have been selected, and you are being selected after 2 years. That your friend will be retiring who has been selected in first opportunity, first year. He will retire as a High Court judge, and you may retire as additional district and session judge. Additional. But even if you remain as civil judge, metropolitan magistrate, that is also a big thing. Every big man, every politician will be bowing down whether they have work from you or not. Because in our country, judiciary is the highly respected. So, now question is, a person want to become a judge. Sit down, beta. But how he or she can become? Can become a student who passed law with great difficulty by copying or by bribing the teachers getting the marks. With great difficulty they could pass LLB, and if they think that I should become a judge, that is not correct decision. The students who have brilliant academic career in 10th class, 12th class, in your law, or if you are a 3-year law student, then this graduation as well as law. Good marks. Sometimes does not mean you are really a good. Sometimes if you are, by luck, you are getting those questions you have read, you get good marks. You are not getting good marks because you could not read those, could not answer those, you are not getting. So, brilliant students can have the opportunity to become a judge. But you may be brilliant, but here you have to compete with other students. Here in English, 60% first division, in 70 or what, merit. But there is no merit in competition. You 10,000, 20,000 lawyers will be applying for state judicial services. And there may be select vacancy of 100. 100 candidate can be selected, and it is not certain. Even after advertisement of 100, it is not necessary that the High Court or your state selection board will select all 100, top 100. No, even they may opt only 50 because they could not get that caliber what they want. So it is the most difficult. But once you get Prime Minister and the Chief Minister, maybe after some time, may be brought before you in handcuffs. This is such powerful, respectable position. For that, you have to start preparation from today. Today I am here, all of you have to decide what you have to do, in which field you can be successful. Today you will get that hint. And you have to decide it. Because during here, when you are a student, if you study, if you are regular, if you are attentive in your class, then you will be making your career. If now you are not attentive, you are not caring, you are not understanding the lecture, you are not understanding the reasoning of law. Law is nothing. It is, there are reasons. You have to, 3 judges are sitting and hearing the matter in Supreme Court. Have different opinion and all are correct. Because reasoning, we are assessing the reasoning, not the judgment. You should have the caliber to understand the reasoning. So, if you decide that you want to be a judge, you should download the syllabus of your judiciary today itself. You have downloaded the syllabus? Which syllabus of judiciary? Mic though.
Sir, the WBJS. WBJS.
हाँ.
That I have
इसका
downloaded.
syllabus is there. Downloading the syllabus.
Basically, I first think that I will complete the LLM, then I will prepare the judiciary. So,
यही तो गलत है. Today, you should, once you have downloaded, it is not to be downloaded and kept in your computer. You have to read each section of the syllabus, but not speedily. Students who study, who read fast, they can't understand. If you are in religious morning, religious puja, song, everybody is doing, but nobody knows the meaning. कोई Durga Chalisa, so many people are reading in morning, they remember, they chant, but meaning thereof nobody knows. Just people know that this is to pay homage, respect to Durga Ma. But the meaning of those, most of the people are not aware except the old ladies. You can chant those Durga Chalisa, Hanuman Chalisa, Shiv Chalisa in sleeping also. But meaning thereof you are not knowing. Anybody knows? Full. Nobody. So when you are preparing for education also, for passing your LLB exam, LLM examination, you should read and understand slowly and understand the photo thereof. You should understand what it says in picture, you should imagine. Once you will do, you will remember that till your death. You are not supposed to read it again. Otherwise, it will be like whole night you are reading Ramayana. In morning you are asking who was Ram and who was Ravan. Because you are sleepy. You are not concentrating. You are not understanding. So, this factor is to be kept in mind. Read it slowly, understand it. Never you will forget. And most of the students are sleeping. What time? Night. They are working, studying very hard. They are sleeping at 2. How many students are sleeping at 2 a.m.? Raise hand.
Raise your hand.
Who is sleeping at about 2? Or you are sleeping at 3 a.m.? Who is sleeping at 1? Huh? Huh? 1, only 6. Very good, you are very intelligent. I salute you. But you are not remembering what you were sleeping, what you were reading at that time. Why? You are on bed and you are reading and you are sleepy, not sleeping, half sleepy. Is it correct? What you read, you don't know next morning. You know I have covered these 50 pages, 30 pages, and you do like this so that next day you will read after this. But you don't know what you have read up to here. So never study after 11. Better is never study after 10 and sleep by 11. God has fixed time for everything. Or not? Throughout world, when there is a dark, when here it is daytime, in Washington DC it is about 12 midnight. We are working here. Americans are not fools. Why? Everywhere, when it is a night, you have to sleep. Your body requires sleep. Nobody can stop sleep. Anybody can stop it. People say, I am not getting sleep, I have to take medicine, they are telling lies. They may not get sleep immediately, but when it comes, nobody can stop it. Drivers are driving truck, buses. They are habitual of driving in night. They even sleep in daytime. But still, you check the timing of the accident. What time road accident happens on highway? Anybody has analyzed? Batao, madam. After 2, Initially, everybody tries not to sleep, not to sleep. They will put water, they will slow, but ऐसे होगा, आखिर में जब रुक ही नहीं सकती है नींद, आखिर में वो या तो आगे किसी अदर व्हीकल के मारेगा या डिवाइडर के मारता है। तो नींद को कोई रोक नहीं सका। And you are trying to stop it and read it. What is the utility? There should be quality study. When you study, means you should study. That is called quality. If there is hindrance, then that is not quality study. You are just reading but without understanding. That has no meaning. Just for namesake saying, okay, I have read, I have completed the course. This is not. Completing that you know everything about that. You remember that. You understand the provisions. So, now study after 10 and woke up latest by 6 a.m. But many students who sleep at 2, at 1, I can assess what time they have slept from their eyes. Eyes are the mirror of everyone. X-ray. Who sleep late, from their eyes you can assess. You can also, you will know, start knowing. Eyes will be red. It will be after 2-3 minutes, इनके ये इधर उधर कंधा होगा उनका। तो woke up, be fresh, take jogging, go for jogging, not for bodybuilding. Law students are not supposed to be bodybuilder, not to be the criminals, not to be the gundas, but to keep your body healthy, to clean your brain. Because if you go for brisk walk, running, then only you can remember. Machine in factory also requires cleaning, or not? Machine also requires rest. That's why you are sleeping. And when you do yoga, when you do running, it cleans extra thing in mobile and your laptop. So many waste files are there. To remove that, to clean that, you require 10-15 minutes running and brisk walk for half an hour and 1 hour for Alom, Vilom and other exercise. Once you have, even if you may not have proper sleep, once you do this, you will compensate that sleep. Assess it. Don't go by what I am saying. Implement this. See that what Adish Agarwala said was right or wrong. Never study more than 2 hours at one point of time. After 2 hours, have rest. Do anything what you like. Because rest is required. Continuous तो ये आइज भी जो है ना काम करना छोड़ देती हैं. What time you normally woke up? 8 a.m. What time college starts, sir? 8. So most of, so 50% must be waking up at 7, who are nearby staying. Maybe not taking bath also. Just rushing to the college because absent will be marked. Whether I am wrong or correct, Wrong. Hmm? What should be according to you, timetable? What time a student should wake up? Hmm?
Sir, I think within the Muhurta.
Eh? Ah.
Sir, I think within the Brahma Muhurta, I mean 4 a.m. to 6 a.m.
देखो ब्रह्म मुहूर्ता is for those religious old people
Ma'am,
who can't have so much sleep. For them, it is Brahma Muhurat. But students have not to see this Muhurat. These old people, your grandfather, mother, they sleep early, they walk early. They see all these things. For puja, etc., that is good. But for normal, we are talking about normal life. You are a student, you are a normal student, you have to be successful in your life. Brahma Muhurta is correct, but everybody can't. Because if you start waking up at 4, then you have to sleep latest by 9. Brahma Muhurat used to be when we used to stay in villages, when there was no light. After sunset, people used to sleep at about 7 or 8. For them, this Brahma Muhurat used to be there. Student also used to study in earlier times. But now when you have all facility at your home, light, AC, fridge, geyser, so you have not to be too much strict. When there is a dark, before sunrise you should wake up. And when you go for morning walk or this, that time is not too hot, not too cold. So everywhere in dark people sleep. So now question is, you can become a judge by adopting preparing like this. And as a lawyer, everybody should enroll as an advocate immediately once your result is declared. The same day, you should ask madam to give you this certificate of attendance and obtain this final year your result and apply for enrollment in the bar council. Not that I will apply after 10 days. Result has come on 10th of July and you are applying in August. Today it may be not, you may not feel that it is relevant. After 7 years, there can be a possibility that there is a notification from the High Court for selection of the additional district and session judge, and you may be not entitled to apply because your enrollment is having 1 day less than 7 years. Never leave any ground which can hamper your prosperity, your progress. The same day, you should get the application form and obtain all necessary documents and register yourself, even if you may be not interested to become a lawyer. Even then you obtain the license. Because in life, nobody knows what will be in future for you. For when you don't want to practice, but there are conditions when you apply in government service that you should have 5-year experience, 2-year experience as a lawyer. Lawyer means you become the lawyer once you are enrolled as an advocate, not from the date of your passing law. from the university or the college. Now, how, once you decide that you want to become a practicing lawyer, what steps you should take? Madam, वहाँ कौन जा रहा है ये? Why they are going, two girls? Where they are going? कहाँ गई? हैं? ठीक. How you can be successful lawyer? How? When you are student of law, you should wear this advocate's dress, not the band. And in your hand, you should have one law diary. You have seen law diary? This is which year student? Which year student? You must have gone to court, visited district court, high court. There bookseller or stationery seller. One diary, little smaller than this size. That contains the important sections of IPC. Now they will change because new 3 acts have come, CRPC, some drafting, then ad valorem court fees rate. That you should have. Why you should have? Because once you have that in your hand, the person who is seeing you, they will come to know that you are a lawyer. Baba Ambedkar, how you recognize? By which means you recognize this is the statue of Baba Bhimrao Ambedkar? Anybody can answer? Nobody knows.
Have you seen the hand of Ambedkar?
Ambedkar ka statue anybody has seen or photo? Nobody has seen Ambedkar. नहीं देखा. क्या देखा? क्या देखा? कपड़े पहने हुए हैं. कौन कपड़े नहीं पहनता? किसके फोटो में कपड़े नहीं आते?
Constitution. He holding the Constitution.
So why he is holding Constitution?
Because it's a mother of law.
Because he stated the framer of the Constitution, actually 100% correct. He was the chairperson of the drafting committee. But people recognize because in statue, where in photo you can recognize my face. In statue, if somebody can say कि आदिश अग्रवाल photo, somebody can Ankit photo, somebody other male photo. But by that Constitution book, and they write outside Constitution. So likewise, when you hold this, when you go home, when you are coming from home, having this and having what you are wearing, this you should go home, then people will know that you are a lawyer. You are a lawyer, this should be widely known. If people will not know that you are a lawyer, how they will come to you? Nobody will come to you. So first, more and more people should know that you are a lawyer. Although now you are not a lawyer, Even then they should presume like this. It is not wrong. Let them presume. You are not cheating. You are not telling them by your mouth that you are a lawyer. They are presuming. It is good that they are presuming. They will feel that you are a practicing lawyer since 2024. Although you will become lawyer in 2029. ठीक है ना? Good tips? नहीं, गलत है. And you should have business card. Business card, you should write what course you are having, BLLB or whatever different, you have different courses. That, and after that write STU bracket में. STU in bracket. STU means student. You are not misleading also. So, we relatives function, friends function, meet everyone and hand over in by left hand this visiting card and by right hand you say hand. People engage those people who have met them, who are known to them. This your visiting card, business card, given today may fetch you 10 lakh rupees after 10 years. May fetch 1 lakh next year. And on your visiting card, not only mention your mobile number, email address, but your postal address also. Why? Why I am telling you? Any reason? बताओ क्यों? ऐसे तो कर, हाँ, you are aware, it is good suggestion. Because people will have more faith in you once you put the address. Otherwise, in today's world, people will put 4 mobile number, but they have no place to live. And people want to engage a lawyer who can be caught, whom they can approach. Otherwise, they will give bar address. They will be not traceable there, not outside. If the client pays you fees and papers, hand over paper, you may be not traceable. So, once you give your address, postal address, not post box number, then client will have faith in you. He will be not hesitant in handing over the fees and the case documents. So, daily, once you become a lawyer, even if you don't have any case, take some files from your home, written some name, put some rough papers, go having in uniform, without band, go to court after having 4 or 5 files. Go before the start of court time. If your court is functioning from 10, leave your home at about 9. Why? You should have daily those. Should know, they should be under this impression that you are having 4 or 5 cases daily. पैसे को पैसा खींचता है। केस दिखते हैं तो दूसरे केस आते हैं देखने से। ठीक बोला मैडम? तो people should see that you are having the case. They are not following you to court and seeing in which court you are going and whether you are arguing or not. Your neighbor, your co-passenger, in bus, in train, metro, they should know that you are a lawyer and you are having the cases. So after 4 or 5 days, if somebody has a case, they will say, "Good morning, sir." After 3 or 4 days more, "Sir." Then he will, after 5 or 6 days, he will say, "Sir, I am having one case, sir." So like that case will come. Then you can become, besides this legal practice, teacher. What are the qualifications to become a law teacher after completing law? Anybody is aware? Nobody is aware. This is totally wrong. After LLB, LLM, not straightway net. Am I correct, madam? After LLB, net, and you should also prepare for PhD. Net is necessary. You may have PhD or not. Initially, for promotion, you will require PhD. So, but if you are getting 59% of marks, even if you got 59% marks, you are not eligible to get admission in LLM till you are having 60% marks. And for net also, for PhD also, 60% marks in LLM. It means only brilliant students will be entitled to become a law teacher. That's why I always say, be regular in class, be attentive in your class, prepare for your exam properly and obtain the good marks. Good marks will be seen at every time wherever you go for any employment. Your employer, your selection board will be always checking. They may be interviewing, but in their file, your marks obtained in 10th class, 12th, graduation, LLB, LLM, everything will be in their file. Because they want to engage those who are perfect, who always studious, who always got good marks, and personality also. Personality, we have to improve your. How personality? That yoga and morning walk. And never take dinner after 8 p.m. even if you are sleeping at 12. You will not have sound sleep if you are eating too much at the time when you are sleeping. Then you can become ILS officer. Anybody knows about ILS? Nobody is aware. आप टीचर्स में ILS, very good. This is better than IS officer, better than that. Hmm? This UPSC is holding examination, and once you are selected, immediately after passing law in 1 or 2 years, there very likelihood you will retire as Secretary to Government of India. Very speedy promotion. We have 5 secretaries to Government of India from Indian Legal Service. Although now in Modi's government, this thing is not strictly followed. They are appointing secretaries from other services. Even from judiciary also they are appointing. Yes, also they are appointing. Earlier, law secretary, legal affairs, our legislative department, justice department, and one more, a law commission, that secretary to Government of India belonging to Indian Legal Service were the secretaries. So, and limited. You have not to be a PA like IS officers. They have to act as just standing at taking instructions from the minister, not like that. Then you can be doing corporate law. Very handsome salary, very good atmosphere. But you have always to be bowing down your neck before the boss. The moment your boss is unhappy, they will settle your account the same way. Now, these little hints, guidance I have given. And how many people are using WhatsApp? It is very good. How many? All of you? Very good. बहुत बढ़िया. Up to what time you are using WhatsApp? Up to what time you are receiving WhatsApp message? It is injurious to your studies and your health and your education. Why? Check anybody's WhatsApp message. They will be not in proper language, grammatically wrong or not. Because you are writing without being so urgent, still you are writing in wrong English, or somebody may be writing in Bengali. Punctuation. So same you will do in writing in examination. Or not? Here you write in short, like in Delhi, North Place people write CP. If they write CP in exam, examiner will not understand. So he will not give you good marks. You are writing my name, Adish, A also small. You are not in a hurry, but you will write like this. Because this has become Now you are not caring. When this WhatsApp was not there, people used to write correctly or not. Madam, am I wrong? If somebody is writing letter, correctly writing or not, Dashera, celebration, some message on post, they will write correctly. And now what is the manner of writing? Just that other your colleagues should understand. This is a thing in mind. This is not good. A student who copied from my answer book in 10th class, he got more marks than me. Because my handwriting was bad, his handwriting was good. So, dear friends, today I am here to give you this guidance which you may have never got, which your teachers may have not given. Nobody thought that you should decide what you are eligible to become, what you should become, what is good for you, that you have to decide, not that what you want. You have to see what you can achieve. Everybody wants to become Prime Minister, President, but whether you should have the guts, you should have all qualities to become PM, money, muscle, everything. So, now, this I have given at my own. Now you should ask if you have some query. That will be better. Anybody about the functioning of the courts? Anybody functioning of parliament? Political? Social? Everything. Whether any of you have heard about my name earlier?
Anybody with any questions to ask? Anybody with any queries in mind that you want Dr. Agarwala to answer? No queries in mind? Okay.
What is my name? Anybody knows? Eh? बताओ, तुम बताओ. You stand, हाँ. My name. From here, this side. अरे यहाँ से पढ़ रहे हो. इसको बंद करो एक बार. You are very intelligent in copying. You may not knowing, but you selected. It means you are alert at least, because copying also require brain. Earlier people used to write when there used to be copying, so somebody giving the paper from the printed book, so that student is writing PTO. PTO, क्या please turn over. हाँ, page turnover. So that they in copying they used to write PTO also. So people, the teacher used to know he has copied.
This practice, even today we find many answer scripts like this.
When
When assignments are submitted, some Google page, they copy whatever they find on that page.
No, what
Instead
happens,
of filtering
Google,
out what they should give in the
students who is
assignment.
putting there, they are from PDF file, they are copying, making it a word, and they put entire this thing, So that page number also comes, they are not copying from the text, relevant text. They are copying from the top, which contains the page number also. So that page number also not come page number, but numerical number is there. So they write that numerical number also.
A good student should know also what is to be
Copying
copied.
also require brain. Anybody knows about electoral bond?
Yes.
इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड ये जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट का हुआ,
Yes, sir, I know that.
what you know, what happened in Supreme Court?
Sir, I don't know the exact argument. Electoral bonds is a process through various companies and various entities funded the political parties.
In Supreme Court, it was hotly contested. In Supreme Court, I objected to. I told this is total illegal procedure adopted by the Supreme Court. Anybody is aware? I written a letter to Chief Justice of India as the President of Supreme Court Bar Association that the procedure you adopted in deciding this matter in Constitution bench is totally illegal. And then there was so much hangama in entire country, all newspaper, television, they took up this issue. Now later on you see, put my name in Google, then you will know about my all criminal activities. So no question from teachers or the students.
Anybody with any questions for us? Students from the 9th semester?
I got the room, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir.
So, sir, since there are no questions, we
will honor the teachers.
Okay. So Dr. Agarwala has basically brought certain goodies for the teachers, I must say, because he has expressed his mind to offer free membership to the teachers to the International Council of Jurists. And if sir allows me, I'll call out the names of each and every teacher.
First, this is being the president of International Council of Jurists, I am entitled to grant 15,000 distinguished membership for 5 years to anyone from the legal field throughout world. My vice president, they are entitled to grant 10,000, and general secretary 7,500, and honorary secretaries 5,000. So when I visit, so I also honor our teachers. With this, you are not supposed to pay single penny. You are entitled to attend conferences without any delegate fees. Now, our next conference is in London on 9th and 10th of October in Crown Plaza Hotel on Buckingham Palace Road. So, this your membership I card and certificate you will receive later on. Today's scroll of honor we will be presenting to each of you.
Thank you very much. I would request each teacher to please walk up to collect. I request the students to kindly maintain silence and be seated. So long as this process is over, please be seated. Kindly be seated for a few minutes. Professor Ananya Chatterjee, the academic coordinator of the School of Law. So they are taking it live from there. They will manage. They will manage, sir, from there.
Can't manage. They spoil. I know about photo. आगे ले आओ कैमरा, कैमरे को आगे लाओ.
Yes. Professor Shumanjana Datta Chattokhandi, examination coordinator of the department. Dr. Shushmita Dhar, assistant professor, School of Law. Professor Bonhita Bose, assistant professor, School of Law. Ratrika Chakraborty, assistant professor, School of Law. Professor Pallavi Roy, assistant professor, School of Law. Professor Shomik Aich Roy, assistant professor, School of Law. Professor Shukanna Mukherjee, assistant professor, School of Law. Professor Chaya Lalwani, assistant professor, School of Law. Professor Pubali Dotto, assistant professor, School of Law. Professor Devdeep Das, assistant professor, School of Law.
दिखा दूं मैं, इससे पहले मुंह नीचे था. दिखाओ कैमरा अपना. देख इससे पहले वाला कैसे था फोटो.
Click another one.
अब कर पहले गलत था
अच्छा, ठीक है, thank you. Professor Devdeep Das, Assistant Professor, School of Law.
तो ये सब बैठ जाते हैं जितने बैठे हैं और बाकी आ जाएंगे आइए इधर को और कुर्सी भी मंगा लो ना जो सीनियर है सीनियर्स को और नहीं ऐसे नहीं ना और जो सीनियर को जो आपके साथ सीनियर और बेटा नज़दीक आ जाओ अपनी तरफ और आओ थोड़े अंदर की तरफ आओ
I would now request Mr. Aniket De to share words on this occasion to his visit to the School of Law at Sister Nivedita University.
I'll first congratulate everyone who is here. Many of the lawyers, right, so upcoming lawyers and to-be lawyers, so I rather not speak about law here. But again, at the same time, it takes courage to be a lawyer. It takes courage to stand, speak about law, clear your perception, and then fight for your client. I believe that a lawyer is someone who can make comfort for the people who are in need. Law is just not in books. It is for the people and it is for the goodwill of the people. It is for the responsibility and morality of this country. Is important, and I would salute everyone for the tremendous work they do, from the professors to teachers to students and to all the young lawyers, because it's not easy to become a lawyer. And I would again say it is about the perception, it is about the client, and it is about the law. It is about the goodwill of the law. शायद एक लॉयर एक ऐसा कोई इंसान होता है जो बहुत मुसीबत के टाइम अपने क्लाइंट को वो थोड़ी सी खुशी दिला सकता है. So I will say that lawyers are equal to doctors. They save people at the worst time. They stand with people. And courts, litigations, becoming a judge, and moving ahead with doing or taking law as a study. What I understand, being a part of the government, I feel law has taken its own steps. Now, IPC change हो गया है, अब there's a new system which has just come up. कुछ cases नए system में register हो रहे हैं, कुछ पुराने cases हैं. We all know the statuses of the courts. There are under trials, there are convicts. But if you see the mass problem, lawyers are required, lawyers are needed. And every one of you is important. From the day you start preparing for law until the end, you pursue it, you go to the court. And thank you, Sister Nivedita University. And thank you, Adesh sir, for making me a part of this. Thank you so much.
Over to you, Gosia.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words. As we have come towards the end of our program, I would like to call upon our Assistant Professor, Dr. Shushmita Dhar, in order to give the vote of thanks. We have a round of applause, please.
So I am taking vote of yours, whether you like sir's easiest way of teaching. He is holding the senior most position in the Supreme Court bar, but you are facing him as a very access person who is saying in very easily words what you need to do and what you need not to do. So who are voting for sir? Whether you liked it or not, the easiest way he taught you to maintain your mental and physical health. Please raise your hand. So you need to maintain your clarity of life. All the things he tell you, not as a point of orator, but only a senior most member from the Supreme Court bar. So, sir, they have raised their hand. The easiest for your support that they liked it.
No, who have not raised the hand, what it means? They hate me.
So I will call upon Bashupriyo to give a feedback to sir that how he liked it, the easiest way he taught you. Please come and give a good feedback to sir. Please come to the front.
Good afternoon, sir, and to all the respected faculty members present here. As a student of law in Sister Nivedita University for this 4.5 years, almost completing my course in the next year, the way our faculty members taught us throughout this entire 4.5 years, the same, in a very easiest way, has been reflected through the words of sir, what I can say. And most importantly, what sir taught us, how to live a disciplined life. Most importantly, I have seen when I have doing my internship, when I have done my internship in Calcutta High Court, I have seen at the honorable justices of Calcutta High Court, they are very disciplined. But as a student, as a person of this generation, our generation are not quite disciplined in nature. Probably we have a couple of distractions, as I mentioned about WhatsApp. So we need to be disciplined, and if we follow what's said, then I'm quite sure we will be a good lawyer, we would be a good personality, or good what I say, a law student in this particular. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your feedback and support. So, I am very grateful to my department, and it is my privilege to offer the vote of thanks, sir, and all of you. And thank you, sir, for coming. Thank you taking your time from your busy schedule and given us some time to make us feel good for last 1 hour. Thank you, sir, and Aniket sir also. We must be thankful to our Honorable VC sir, who is a continuous source of support of us, our registrar sir, who is providing us this finest opportunity, our very own Manik sir, Professor Emeritus, our very own Devashree ma'am, without whom we cannot just think of about our law department, our own HOD, Professor Reena Kumar, our Ananya Chatterjee, my colleague Shomanjana Chatrokandi, and she is enjoying her birthday today. Please clap for the ma'am, and other faculty members also, Pallavi, Pubali, Vanhita, Aratrika, and our loveliest Shomika and Chaya, who has Shikha ma'am is also there. So Devdeep sir, our new addition, all the sirs and ma'ams, the colleagues, I'm very indebted to them, my students, your support. Without you, we could not complete the function in such a good way. Thank you for coming and your patient hearing. Thank you, students. So be with us in every our endeavor in future. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. So hereby I am closing the session for today. Please come for a group photo. আমরা কি এই সামনেটা দাঁড়াবো? স্টুডেন্টসদের এখানে
Students are requested to come and get seated in front fast. And I would request the faculty members to please come so that we can quickly take a group photo and end the session. Please be fast to take your seats.
ये कुर्सी आगे लाओ, ये लाओ इधर, ये दो कुर्सी दो इधर लाओ, ये उधर लाओ, इधर से इस साइड में ले आएंगे। हाँ, नहीं, अरे ये नहीं, ये इधर पीछे, इधर लाओ, इधर नहीं, ठीक, इधर लाओ, अरे इधर लाओ, इधर आगे इधर लाओ, इस साइड में, हाँ इधर लाओ, हाँ इधर लाओ, यहाँ पर, नहीं, अरे ये नहीं, ये टीचर्स बैठ जाएंगे, हाँ इधर लाओ, इधर लाइए, बच्चे भी आएंगे, मैं दिखाऊंगा कैसे होगा। इधर लाओ बेटा, यहाँ लाओ पीछे, एक उठा के इधर लाओ, वहाँ से एक उधर, हाँ अरे लाइए आ जाएगा मैडम, स्क्रीन पे कहाँ आएगा, वहाँ से उठा के वो आप बंद कर दें इलेक्ट्रिकल, क्या करना है इलेक्ट्रिकल, हाँ उठा के बंद ले आओ। देखो मैं दिखाता हूँ, एक उधर से उठा के लाओ, इधर लाओ, उधर से उठाओ बेटा, अरे वो पूरा उठा लो, ये चारों, हाँ इधर इस साइड में, हाँ 2 जने उठाओ, हाँ